Hello and Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to Varda's cooking channel. Today I'll be making for you something Chinese. This is shrimp lo mein, authentic takeout recipe. My delicious lo mein noodles are tossed in a special homemade lo mein sauce, and then they are tossed with tons of veggies and protein of your choice. In this video I'll be using fresh shrimps. This is the list of ingredients that you will need to prepare shrimp lo mein. You can also check this out in the description below. Preparing all the ingredients is really important in Chinese cooking because everything has to be pre-cut and pre-seasoned before you start the cooking process, which actually takes just 6 to 7 minutes on a very high flame. I have finely chopped 7 to 8 garlic cloves, and I have finely sliced half of the medium-sized onion. Just take multicolored bell peppers, orange, yellow, red or green, whichever you can find easily. For a kick of heat, I am using 1 jalapeno. Likewise, I am going to finely slice, or you can say julienne cut, baby carrots. So this is half cup of carrots that I have. Personally, I feel that you can add as much vegetables as you enjoy and like. You can add celery or bok choy, whichever vegetables are easily available to you. So always diagonally cut the green onion or the spring onion. For some extra flavor with the garlic, I am going to add some ginger also. So it's around finely chopped 2 tablespoons of ginger. Here I have prepared all the vegetables with some ginger and garlic finely chopped, and half of the onion which is finely sliced, some of the light green portion of the spring onion, my colorful bell peppers, red, yellow along with the dark green jalapeno, orange carrots, light green cabbage, and along with that some spring onion. For the protein portion, I'll be using some fresh medium-sized shrimps. These are frozen shrimps that I've got from the freezer section, and they are medium-sized, already deveined, and they are raw. So I'm going to thaw them with cold water, and then I'm going to gently remove their tails. You should ensure that your shrimps are really fresh and of good quality. For that, you need to thaw them right before you want to cook them. In a clean bowl, I'm going to take 3 teaspoons of light soy sauce, and then I'm going to take 3 teaspoons of dark soy sauce. In this way, we are going to make our delicious lo mein sauce. To that, I am adding 1 teaspoon of peanut sauce. This is an optional ingredient, but if you can find it, then it's really good. Another optional ingredient is the mushroom flavored stir fry sauce, and I am going to add around 2 teaspoons. Oyster sauce 3 to 4 teaspoons is a must ingredient for shrimp lo meins. You can easily find these ingredients in your international grocery stores, but you need them for the authentic taste. For some spice, I am adding spicy chili flakes along with 1 teaspoon of sugar and a teaspoon of rice vinegar. You can use any vinegar. Then half a teaspoon of sesame oil. I have prepared half a cup of chicken stock, which is fresh chicken stock at home, but you can also use chicken cube. Just use half of it because it's really salty, so you don't want too much salt in the lo mein. Chinese restaurants use chicken powder for their shrimp lo mein. Add half a teaspoon of crushed black pepper, and your lo mein sauce is ready. Now that the lo mein sauce is ready, I am going to prepare lo mein noodles. So this is the packet that I bought from the store, and these are egg noodles around 400 grams. You can also use the cooked version, which will be easier for you. Be very gentle with them because they are really soft and easily break. They are nothing like the spaghettis. These noodles have the chewy, slippery texture that you love about takeout. I am cutting them into 3 sections, and then I am going to detangle them and then soak them in lukewarm water. So this will ensure that excessive starch will be removed from the noodles, and the cooking process has just started. Soak lo mein noodles in lukewarm water for around 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can strain them, and this way we will remove the excess starch in them. I feel that they still have some starch content, so I am again going to soak them in normal tap water. You can see that this time the water is less milky, so most of the starch has been removed. Here I've got a big pot of boiling hot water with 2 teaspoons of oil and half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to gently put my noodles in the boiling water and cook them for around 4 minutes, and that's enough. After 4 minutes, just take a strand of lumin, check them for stretchiness and taste them, and when they're just perfectly cooked, you take them out immediately. Because these noodles can go from yay to nah in no time. Noodles are really hot at this time and we need to stop the cooking process, so I'm going to add ice cold water. Our lumin noodles are ready. They are stretchy and perfectly slippery. Spread them nicely on a tray, add 2 to 3 teaspoons of oil and then shake them well so that they stay detangled. Now that everything is ready, I am going to start the cooking process. In a non-stick wok, I am taking 1/4 cup oil and I am going to fry my shrimps. I am going to prepare shrimp lumin in 2 batches because I have a smaller wok. It's best to prepare lumin noodles in small batches. This will ensure proper stir frying and an authentic taste. Shrimps are turning pink and they're ready in just 2 minutes, so I'm taking them out. Next, I'm going to saute half of the ginger and half of the garlic. In a minute or so, your ginger garlic will be light golden brown. This is the right time to add veggies. I'm adding onion, bell peppers, carrot and jalapeno. Stir frying for another 2 minutes before we add the cabbage and spring onion. Our veggies are crispy and partially cooked, and that's how we want them. Now I'm adding the cabbage. Again stir frying before adding my shrimps and lumin noodles. They smell so good and look so delicious. Now we're going to toss the vegetables, noodles and shrimps together so that the oil gets on every inch and corner of our noodles before we add our sauce. I'm going to add half of the sauce and half of it I'm going to save for the second batch. Keep tossing till your noodles are covered with juicy lumin sauce. This is the right time to check for taste and add some dark soya sauce if you want to enhance the flavor of your lumin noodles. And now I am preparing my second batch just like the first batch. First saute ginger garlic paste, then the vegetables, and then I am going to add shrimps and lumin noodles along with the delicious lumin sauce. Then I am going to toss and turn everything. This time I am going to garnish with spring onion. And then I am going to add the first batch into my second batch. Give this a good mix so that the both batches have the same flavors and the same juiciness. Wow, you have made a perfect delicious dinner for 4 right at your home. In Pakistan, we call them chow mein noodles and not lumin. But the main difference is that lumin noodles have a little more juice and chow mein noodles are a little bit more towards the drier side. Whichever name you give them, they are delicious. Let's enjoy. I'm sure you just want to rush to the international stores, get the material and start making them for yourself and your family. This recipe is so authentic and delicious. Please do try my recipe and you'll fall in love with it. I hope you enjoyed my video, viewers. Please go to my YouTube page, Vardha's Cooking Channel. Press the subscribe and the bell button. You can also check me on Facebook and Instagram. Please like, share and subscribe Vardha's Cooking Channel. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.